Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. We're outside today. For our visitors, we have a very active town government, a lot of citizen involvement, and we have a select board, 5-member elected, with the town manager, me, and we meet once a week, every other week pretty much in the summer, or twice a month in the summer. And we just had a meeting last night, and for our year-round residents, you already know all about that. So, we had a shortish meeting last night. We had a really long bunch of meetings the day before, so it was kind of nice to have a short kind of a meeting. We had a nice moment of silence for the town clerk, Catherine Stover, and it was sad, obviously, and we told some anecdotes and some remembrance stories and shared some memories with about Catherine, so that was nice. And people don't really know what we're doing, do they?
Yeah, that's okay.
We might get okay, they love it. They're probably, anyway, maybe we'll get a good walk by today. I hope we do. Maybe.
It was a little strange walking into the town building today and knowing that she's not around.
I know. It does not really, I mean, it doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
It seriously doesn't. She was such a presence.
She sure was.
So, anyway, we will remember Catherine with a smile.
Yep.
I can think of I had a lot of fun laughs with Catherine that I can't even tell you about, but they were hilarious. Anyway, okay, so we also gave an announcement I made an announcement about the Finance Department. We just had our 4th consecutive recognition from the Government Finance Officers Association for excellence in financial reporting. And if you want to see how excellent it is, you can go to the town website and look up our CAFR, our Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. It's a bit dated, it's from fiscal 17, but it's a big achievement. So we thank the Director of Finance, Brian Turbot, very much, and all of his staff. They worked really hard to do this. Okay, we also had a little bit of a discussion about the town pier because it was a pending contract.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked about really making sure that the design criteria is sufficient for, big storms. And this project is going to replace the floating dock system. And we're under a time crunch because there's an environmental window of when you can do the work because there is dredging involved. So the board really wanted to be sure that the system is properly designed for big storms.
Right. So
that's
I want to ask
a good
you
point.
some questions about this one. We have had 2 storms that have, at least 2 in the last 5 years, that have created a lot of damage, right?
Yeah.
Cost millions? What are we talking in money-wise?
Well, so far I'm going to say we've probably spent pretty close to $1 million on repairs.
Yeah.
But this project, which is meant to last for quite a while, is probably between a $2 and $2.5 million project.
And is that going to guarantee us? Are we guaranteed that if we spend $2.5 million, that this
nothing in life is guaranteed? Okay, let's just be clear about that. But the intent is to design a structure that can take a serious storm such as what we've been experiencing.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Matt brought it up. He was like, okay, I want this thing to last 20 years if we can get it.
Well, we all do, because nobody wants to be messing around with us, spending the money, dealing with it. It's a pain. So we want it right. Yeah, absolutely. Chuck and I talked about it this morning.
What is this system? Is this some sort of new technology?
No. It's a floating dock system.
And it's just one that's just beefed up more? I mean,
it's specifically designed for ocean use. The one we have now was not apparently specifically designed for ocean use.
Okay, got it. All right.
I love being outside doing this, but I get so distracted by stuff.
You don't get a chance to really sit on a bench that much.
No, I don't. So I'm like fascinated by what's going on out here. All right, we also had some gift acceptances, some minor other business. We had our fiscal 18 end-of-year budget reports from the general fund, the island home, and the airport, and we have another round at the next meeting.
Okay, let's go into those a little bit.
Uh-oh.
You
really paid attention?
Just let you go over this one. The town's making some money, a little bit more, right?
Yeah. With the meals tax, the rooms tax, those
You think those are really what's carrying it?
No. There's a lot of things carrying it. The real estate, of course.
Wasn't that brought up? A little bit?
I think so.
Didn't we talk about real estate revenue and how
Did
it's
we?
up and how we're getting more, because of that?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah, everything's
I think.
yeah, huh?
I think we did. Do you know, I got to tell you that the budget reports are dry.
Yeah, well,
And since I've,
Yep.
sometimes I multitask while the budget reports are going up. Because as you probably know, I've already heard it.
Sure.
And I've in it every day. But
Well-
yes, obviously real estate is way up. So that's good, and we're happy about that. But we're also cautious because what goes up must come down,
Okay.
as they say in the real estate world.
All right.
So we just want to be careful.
How's the airport doing? Made not much more money though.
Well, I thought actually
Couple
Tom said
100,000?
they made more than that. I want to say it was more. It was closer to $500,000.
Oh, well, okay.
Fuel sales are
100,000.
way up, he
Yep,
said.
okay.
So that was really good. I wanted to hear a little bit about the restaurant and how that's going, but I do hear people who've gone out there say it's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
It's
I've been there a few times.
yeah, same,
Same thing.
which is
Glad
good.
it's
People
open.
love it.
Yep.
Love the same thing. All right, so that was just about it. The board members had some comments about different projects and things that are going on, and
What about wasn't there something about affordable housing?
yes, the Affordable Housing Trust was in, and they were seeking the support for the pledge of funds for the creation of affordable housing at 18 Tacoma Way. This is funds that will be given to the Housing Nantucket, and they'll create affordable housing at this 18 Tacoma Way site, which the board had already talked about this a while back, and they knew it was coming. So that was good, and people are pleased with that project. So that's great.
What is that project anyway, Libby?
It's,
What size is it?
oh, Gino.
Oh, no.
Why do you ask stuff like this?
You don't know. Okay.
I mean,
is it small or is it a couple of?
It's
you
in the
know?
packet.
All right.
The housing, I pay attention to what's happening with affordable housing, but I can't know every detail. It is impossible to know it's impossible to know every detail. I know a little about a lot. Okay, so should we talk about that gross thing that happened at the end that David Gray talked about?
Well, yeah, but we can just remind people. I mean,
Let's remind people. Let's not really think about it too much because it's gross and it's early in the morning. David Gray, the sewer director, told me right before the meeting that he really wanted people to be reminded that flushing your dog waste bag down the toilet is not how you get rid of it. And they had to deal with the sewer blockage the other day in the Cabot Lane area off of Cliff Road with something like 11 dog waste bags that had been flushed down someone's toilet. So the bags, by the way, were green and blue colored. So think about that.
We're going to get them, right?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Forensic files is
Forensic
coming
testing
in,
may be
and-
coming. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Someone just.
Plastic down the toilet
You know-
anyways. Come on, people.
I just also had somebody sent me an article that I think is in the Wall Street Journal yesterday or today about flushing stuff, putting stuff, down the sink and down the toilet. And grease is obviously a major problem. You don't put that down the sink, okay? Don't do it. In fact, the article said everybody says they don't put bacon fat down the sink, but everybody lies about it, and they do.
Oh, that's
So
bacon fat. No.
So
right?
in my life, I had always been taught you put it in a different container and put it in the freezer for a while, and then you throw it in the trash. That's how you're
that's a good trick.
supposed
I
to get
didn't
rid
even
of it.
know that one.
You do not dump it down the sink. But more importantly, as importantly, don't flush your dog waste bag down the toilet. That's just, why would you do that? Come
Why
on,
would you put any
people.
plastic in a toilet?
And also, at the same time, don't leave your dog waste bag out.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell me about
full.
Someone
Just
left
along
one right on the sidewalk, right in front of my car where I live.
That, you know what?
That's so-
Why do you do that? I get it. There's a thing that I understand where sometimes and I've done this myself, when you're on a walk with your dog and it happens early on, you don't want to carry that the whole walk. If you're coming back the same way, sometimes it's okay to leave it. Make sure you pick it up on the way back.
Than the plastic bag that I got to pick up.
I almost would rather that too. But I'm certainly not advocating for that.
No.
Okay, so also the clean team is at Tom Nevers and Milestone Road this weekend, Saturday morning, 8 a.m. You can go and look at where they are at
This weekend
actcleanteam.org.
being because this runs for 2 weeks. Remember, we're on a 2-week schedule.
All right, go to @cleanteam.org and you can find out where they are the rest of the time.
Every Saturday, right?
Yep, and really just people pick up after yourselves. All right, I think the island, Bill Connell, the Clean Team guru, and I talk about trash constantly. And I think things might be a tad better this year. He vehemently disagrees with me, but I'm not saying it's perfect. And I think just pick up after yourself. Is it that hard? Really? There's a lot of uncovered loads too. And by the way, it's going to be a crackdown.
On the uncovered loads.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Be prepared.
consider yourself warned now.
And I know there's a crackdown on floating through stop signs.
Did you get caught in something?
I did not, but
You
I
didn't?
have some friends that have.
Well, stop signs mean stop.
People slow
Not-
down. You know,
not roll
force
through.
people to slow down and
Yeah.
take a breath, figure out what they're
I
doing.
was talking to somebody the other day who said, when they, okay, don't freak out, but they sometimes consider the traffic a tiny bit of a blessing because it gives them time to sit in their car and put on some nice music and some air conditioning and just think about life.
Yeah, God forbid they should be in traffic and texting. I mean, it's just.
Don't do that. Even if you're sitting
Even if
there,
you're in
it's not a
traffic,
good
Bobby,
idea.
come on.
Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. But you can listen to nice music
Okay.
and think about your life. How can you
Actually,
make it
it's
better?
true. You're making a good
I'm
point.
trying to look at the positive here about
Yeah,
the,
no, it's been working. I think
I'm trying
overall
to-
people have accepted it now.
Sometimes you have to make your situation better on your own.
Yeah. It took a few years for us to adapt to this craziness, but we're
All right,
adapting.
so we may not be back on, Gino, till September because we have.
Oh, you're going away.
I'm going to be away for a bit at
Yep.
the end of the month, and the next board meeting is the 22nd, and the next meeting after that is the 12th of September, and then we're back at weekly meetings.
So we'll see you the 12th of September,
I
right?
think you'll see me then. Yeah, probably before. But.
Well, maybe we can get somebody else to give me an update. Is Greg
Maybe.
still working for the town?
Yes, it doesn't seem like it
Okay.
because he's away a lot. He's not. But he doesn't like getting out in the limelight,
No, he really doesn't, but that's not going to save him from me.
really, because you'll hunt him down
Oh,
and
yeah.
force him.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
he's
idea.
getting paid to do this. We
He won't
want
be
to
a-
hear what's happening in
He
town
won't,
government.
but he won't. Oh, there's a good walk by. Excuse me, miss. I want to introduce you to someone. This is our public outreach coordinator.
She has to come over.
Yes, Florencia.
Come on, Florencia.
How are you?
The
Right.
lovely
No,
Florencia.
not today.
This is Florencia. She's our public outreach coordinator. She's going to go. It looks like she's going to do something.
Going
With
to
your
receive-
iPhone?
Social media-ish.
You put that on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice
It's
little
pretty
rig.
nice. You can see me with this as
Simple.
well, Selectman.
And then you
Put it
snap
up
the
here.
microphone in. I need one of those. This
Shoot.
thing's heavy.
You're getting fun.
She's amazing.
She's done a good job for you? You're happy with
She's
her
not. No, she hasn't done a good job for us. She's done an incredible job for us. She's unbelievable. And so we're really happy to have her.
What's her job?
Public outreach coordinator. She does our social media.
Oh,
she
okay.
works on press releases. She handles our public records requests. What doesn't
Good.
Florencia do, really?
And she does it with a smile. She's very sweet. by the way.
She's very sweet,
Yeah.
and she speaks multiple languages.
You're right. She's from Argentina.
Gina, I want to learn Spanish.
Babble.
I'm gonna look up Rosetta Stone.
Babel.
What's that?
That's the one you want.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Not Rosetta Stone?
No.
Oh.
You can get the Babel. Look up Babel. You'll see what I'm talking
Okay.
about. You'll get it down right away.
Oh, here comes another walk by. I don't know if we can.
Quickly.
Do we have time for one more?
I think we do because it's been a shorter meeting.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Get some good info.
Hi, Janet.
A little late this morning walking past the boss, are we? Huh? We're checking our watches here. You're 2 minutes early.
Well, Janet had to go to select board last night. How's summer going?
Pardon me?
How's summer going?
Summer's going great. We've got about 400 people a day coming in to visit.
400 people a day.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And most of them
What are
have
they
good
coming in
questions.
for? Don't they have iPhones and iPads?
Because
They like
it's nothing
people.
like the human touch.
Exactly.
They love that human touch over
And
there.
that's what you get over at Visitor Services, the human touch. What have you got any really strange questions, Janet?
What time does the noon boat come in?
Hey, well, you know what? Occasionally it's not actually at noon. It might be later.
Do you know what the number one question is that we get?
No, what?
Where's the van to Cisco and how often does it come?
Oh, I
There
see.
you go. Yep.
Well, I better go help some visitors.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Janet. I'm
Bye.
not surprised by that Cisco question.
No, well, it
That's-
parks right there.
Yeah, it does park right there. So,
I mean, that's
yeah,
why.
obviously they're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
ask
they
that.
pick everybody up there.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for the walk-bys. I was
I
hoping
guess so.
we might get a real dignitary coming by, but we had a couple.
Well, we'll have some on. We have a big front up show coming up this morning.
Oh, good. All right. Thanks very much. See you next time.